Hello YouTube buddies! Welcome back to Forest Village episode number 8. And look how it's looking. What do you think, guys? We have the fisherman in here. I think it's looking really cool. And one problem that we are having is that we don't have enough population. That means that we are going to have to build more housing, I'm afraid. Now, it's a couple of things that we can do. I like to position another house right here, I think. That could be a possibility. Another possibility is to take this lumberjack away and place another house in there. Let me check real quick. It does. Yeah, that's okay. We could place one in there. Alternatively, I would like to place another one right here somewhere. Somewhere here maybe. And another one right next to the fisherman in there. That could be a good idea as well. So let them go. They are going to go and collect. Let's go do a speed 2. So it's going to be a bit quicker. Now we are late spring. They are collecting food. How we doing with the hunters? Remember, guys, that we put a hunter right here somewhere. Let me see if we can find them real quick, so I can show you. Look, I'm the forester. There we go. Look, right here. You see? Now this forester is producing logs, or it should be, but we only have one, so we have to be careful here. And I think that as soon as we have more labor, I'm going to apply another forester at least. Something else that we could do is upgrade some housing. I think I'm going to remove these 3 houses and place another house in here. Let me see if that will work as well. Oh no, that won't. That one because it's touching the... would it be? I don't know, I'm not too sure, guys. Is that going to go in there? Well, could be. It could be. That goes there. That would be really nice in there, guys. I don't know. We have to upgrade the lumberjack as well to a sawmill because it's going to be much more effective, no doubt. No doubt. And by doing that as well, guys, you gain 30% efficiency. That's what I'm trying to say. By upgrading, you upgrade 30% efficiency on your lumberjack, and that's really important. Look at that, beautiful. It looks all nice and clear now. Oh, this is going to look really, really nice. Really, really nice. Right, so let's get on with that. Now, I really would like, definitely, to build a house around this area here, and I'm not too sure if... I think that here should be the one, in it. Here, although here, I like this one as well, you know, here. Right, I think that we are going to get rid of that house in here. Yeah, I think that we are going to, guys, because I think we have to. So remove, yeah, let's remove this house, and we are going to get some things back from that removal. And then hopefully we can actually bring this new house in here. That will look brilliant. And of course, if we then build another one here, will look even better. And with that 2 big houses, we should do for this episode. That for the starters. Now, another thing I need to do is to upgrade this lumberjack. And what do we need? Oh, well, we are pretty much there. Look, the only thing that we need is more logs. And we need 63 more logs. And are these people collecting logs? Yes, they are. Are they? Yeah, you see, I have marked all that for them to pick up and everything, so it should be fairly okay. It should be fairly okay. Now, let's go and review the food situation, guys. We have 1086 hay. I think that we need to stop doing hay for a second. Firewood, we are going to need to really get on with the firewood, guys, because we have 7 high quality tools. So pretty soon we are going to have to crack on with that. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to assign... Yeah, I'm going to assign the weaver because winter's coming. We only have 5, so that's something that we need to keep an eye on really, really effectively. That's what I'm trying to say. Meat, you know, the hunters just... I think that we need 4 hunters, really. We have 2 hunter stations, and I think that we need 2 in each. That is pretty much what's happening here. In terms of flags, we still need flags. Plenty of hides from the hunters. And look, the gatherers just not doing very well at all. I just don't know what to do in there, guys. This is getting frustrated with the gatherers. More storm as always. Let's keep an eye for that lightning, because you know what happened. We know that by experience. Let's see how it goes after the storm. Oops. Let's crack on with that. I'm going to go to speed 5 to go a bit quicker. See, they can actually get rid of this house in here. That would be really nice. Storm is gone, finally. And it's looking pretty cool, I think. What do you think, guys? Oh, there we go, with this filters again. Yeah, so if they need to take this down, so to do that, we are going to need a builder, of course, because otherwise it's not going to happen. Right, and I'm going to prioritize that as well, actually. I'm going to prioritize this. And see if they take it down quicker rather than later. Sooner rather than later, that's what I'm trying to say. Right, look, we have 14 adults, 14 ages and 5 babies, guys. Surely they are going to grow up big time. Only summer year, and they carry on doing all this. I think we have wheat in here, flax in there. Flax we have. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this farmer from the flax in here, and I'm going to assign it to come and do some potatoes. Yeah, we need potatoes more than anything else, I think. Oh, there we go. Sorted. Let's slow down a bit. And I think the house could look beautifully. Go on there. What do you think, guys? Let me see from this angle. Yeah, it's plenty of space there and everything. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Let me rotate this little baby here, right there. Oh, this is... Oh, it's going to look awesome, guys. It really is going to. I'm going to get rid of these ones as well at some stage. And eventually just make more of these big houses, because I think it's worth it. I think it's pretty much worth it. I was thinking in building another one in here, you know. Let's see what will happen if we do, shall we? Somewhat there, maybe. Somewhere here, perhaps. That is not too bad, you know. Although I would like one next to the fisherman's here, because let me see if I can. That's the distance that I pretty much would like. And if I take as a reference this last, the farm here, this last post on the field, because you see, whenever you place a house, you have your green square, and then you have, you look at the house next to it, you have this red. See that red fields there? Tells you not to place it. That's because when you expand your house, it needs that space. Well, that's what I believe, at least. And as you see, the green square comes right by the back of this field. So if I take that as a reference, the next house could be placed, would be somewhere around here, I think. So we can actually fit both of them. And then the fisherman can use this house as well. What do you think? Look at that beautiful light in there. I think one has to be here. That's it, sorted. That's what I'm going to do. And that is what is going to happen. Right, so we need... we have one build only. I'm going to crank it up to speed 5 really fast. 81 logs. Right, fisherman. How's the fisherman? The fisherman is just doing very poorly. It's just not happening, guys. I just don't know what happened. I think that eventually we need to place 2 fishermen in each fisherman lodge, because it's just producing very little. And what we're doing here... Oh, they are bringing all the materials. That's really cool. That's very nice. Right, so are they collecting? This is what I want to know. Well, is he collecting? Because, oh, we don't have anybody. What's going on? Oh, Lumberjack Win is starved to death. How? I don't understand that. I just really don't understand that. This is really strange. Okay, we have 3 farmers. I think I'm going to have to take one out. Ah, this is really strange. Because we have food, 794 there. True that the fishermen's and the... Oh, I see what happened. I know what happens. Now, keep this in mind, guys. Whenever you have a homeless person, they won't go and eat. They won't just come to the barn and eat. They just die. They just assume that because they don't have a house, they don't have food. And that is what happened. Keep that in mind. Really important. That's why she died. Oh, I forgot about that. I should build the house first. At least down there. And then remove that one. Right. Okay, we have someone grown up. Zelda is grown up and is ready to work. Thank you, God, for that. They can start doing something else. Meat, very slowly. The fish is coming up. Wood, well, it could be doing better, but you know, it is what it is. We are in summer. Look at that beautiful summer here. Look at that. Look gorgeous. This is pretty much a postcard, guys. I absolutely love it. Pretty much. I'm going to have to sort out this farming business because it's just not doing that well. It's just, we're doing flaxing here, but we're doing potato, potato, and potato. This is going to be wheat. This is wheat. You see, and we should have another person working in here, I think. We need to harvest this real quick. Yes, we do. Oh, from bottom I didn't. Right, so now we have one labor, one builder ready. Oh, the house is done. Look at this. Oh, look at how many people living in here already. Blimey, that was quick. Oh, that's awesome. And they're hungry as well. And they're hungry because they are bringing their food now. See, you see? Oh, now this is getting even better. Look at that, guys. Oh, absolutely loving it. Loving it. And this one is going to go in another house. It's going to be placed in here. This is what we're going to do this episode. We're going to build a housing. And, oh, can I not build? Oh, yeah. And yeah, it will go in there nicely, very nicely. Maybe down here somewhere, right there. Somewhere there. It will go. So what we're going to do in this episode, well, mainly what we're going to do is just to collect resources. Resources are really important and we need to collect them. Unfortunately, we only have one labor, as you can see. And that is starting to worry me a bit. We need more grown-ups to go to work, guys. We really, really do. But as you can see, it's just starting to look decent, if you like. Much more decent. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be awesome. Right, so what we do next? Let's really recap. Firewood. We need to... You see, this is the problem. The forester is just not doing very much at all, you know? And I'm a bit concerned about the forester not doing much. I think that we are going to need good 3 or 4 foresters, I think. And I'm not too sure if in the next episode we should get a new forester lodge going. Because so far, it's just not happening too much. Standing there now. And keep in mind as well, obviously they need to build this thing, so they are bringing logs in here. So wherever the forester is doing, these guys are taking it to build the house, which is okay because we need, you know, catch 22. You need the houses to provide or to grow a population, but equally you need the logs to make the houses. So yeah, it's a bit of catch 22, but we will survive. We will survive. Look, these little houses, they are absolutely stunning. It's enough space in here as well. Brilliant. Tools 3. Oh, blimey. Okay, so this guy can stop doing this now. Out of here. So he will work as a labor for a second. And whenever this is ready to go, 60, 20, 20, 20. Yeah, so that's ready for the builder to go. We can start, I think, bringing the blacksmithers to work as well very, very soon. Hopefully in the winter. I think we need to wait for the winter to actually get the blacksmiths creating more high quality tools. In the spring and summertime, I think that we need to concentrate doing this. We are summer year 4 and they're starting to harvest. That's really good. And as soon as they finish harvesting, I'm going to stop them doing it. She's growing potatoes. That's way too late, I think. Way too late, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, construction complete. Look at this, guys. Let's just slow down a bit real quick. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. You have to admit, it's just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Brilliant. Right, more things that we need to do. We need to carry on, of course, getting that wood. The wood in this game is just so annoying. It really is so difficult to balance. It's so annoying. So let me real quick prioritize to pick up all this wood in here. There we go. And let's speed up to 5. See if they can actually get all these things going. But I think so far it's looking absolutely gorgeous. Very, very nice. Very nice. I could stop this lumberjack for a second. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to stop this guy. to go and collect more logs. We have 3 now collecting logs, and this one here can actually carry on, because eventually we need to upgrade this real quick as well. Now, why do we have 0 logs? I don't understand that. Because the houses are built, everything is built. We have a forester somewhere there that is supposed to be collecting logs, but not too sure, guys, not too sure. But there you go, it is what it is. It is what it is. Logs in this game, it really is an issue, and you need to have lots of labor to actually collect it. And keep in mind as well, like, look how big this is, and we only have a really tiny village, but look, goes on and on and on. It's just huge, it really is. And it's so many things that you can collect in here. Oh, that's here. I lost my bearings for a second. And it's so much to collect, but eventually, if you actually expand to that much, you're going to lose all these resources. So you need to, well, for the logs purposes, you are going, or we are going to have a couple or maybe 3 or 4 foresters working full time with 3 or 4 foresters each. Did I just saw a bear going inside this house? Oh, dude, it just went inside the house. Oh well, that's the way it goes. 3 tools. We are okay for a second. We are okay. Late summer, so these people can carry on collecting. Come on, guys, hurry up. She's not going to be able to harvest. No, I don't think she's going to be able to harvest. But what I can do, let me see. Let me slow down just at that. And as soon as she comes, I'm going to click that horn. May click on her as well. There we go. It's going to be number 1. There you go. Go faster. There we go. Everyone goes faster. There you go. It's not fast enough, really. I started this really late, but we have some food, so that's the main thing. Nothing happened if we lose this year some harvesting. We can start next season again, and hopefully by next season we're going to have more laborers, because you have 4 in there. But then again, we have to be careful with the high tools here. We are going to need 3 guys in here to work to create high quality tools. The clothing is okay. We are doing okay. I'm really concerned about the hunters and the fishermen. It's just not right. And this is just there. Farmers are just keeping it right there. Not too bad. I'm starting to wonder if... Oh, it's already full already. I was going to say, shall I assign another farm real fast? But it's just not... It's not worth it for the time of the year we are now. But this is going to be good, because hopefully during the winter we can collect a lot of wood and all that kind of thing. And I may just play for 10 minutes offline collecting all the wood resources, so you actually, whenever we do the next video, we can actually carry on building things and all that kind of thing. I would like to take this out at some stage. This should come out, and then we should upgrade that one, and then place another house in here, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 big houses. That is a big push. And leave it there until we actually try to get more services going, all that kind of thing as well. Some stage we are going to have to put a new well as well. And I wanted, by the way, I wanted to create a road in here as well. Let me just get out here. I think that we could... Shall we take... Nah, doesn't really matter. Yeah, a well, maybe in order. Somewhere here, some stage, you know? Because... these 2 eventually will go as well, and we create 1 house here and another one there as well. So it will, I think it's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. And of course, we are going to create some more farms in here, some stage as well. We have the chicken coop, we will have pigs, we are going to have everything. Everything. God willing, that is what's going to happen. I'm going to bring this road in here as well, because I like everything to be... Maybe another house could fit in here, you know? Could it? Let me see, guys. Oh, yes, it could. Oh, yes, it could. And that is going to be next episode, guys. Yeah, that's going to be next episode. Right, 47 log. Keeping an eye, really close eye on the food is starting to worry me a bit, because we have 1,000. Pretty sure we can go through the next winter with no problem at all. But blimey, we're having a sweat in this episode to collect wood and all that kind of thing. I'm going to crank her up to 5. Going a bit faster, these guys, and collecting logs at the background, hopefully. Oh, they're doing the road. What are they doing the road now when they should be collecting? I don't understand that. I think there should be a priority order. So in the same order that you actually ask them to do things, they should do it, really. And then if you want to prioritize something, just prioritize it. But so far, whenever you just ask them to build something, they go for the last thing that you ask them, and it's not very nice. Oh, this house is going to fit here beautifully. I was thinking all the time, what can I put in here, guys? There you go, house. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Right, two high quality tools, 83 logs. Oh God, he's taking his time, you know. He's taking his time. So, are they collecting these logs or no, these guys? Shall we prioritize? Because we have 5 now, look. 5 labor. Let me just ask them to collect again, because, you know, this is the thing in this game, you know, that you need to really keep an eye on the micromanagement. You really have to. And I need to prioritize this. Because I already prioritized it once, but they don't seem to be doing very much at all, but there you go. Right, resource gathering priority increased, so that should be fairly okay. Look, it's beautiful beaches and everything. Oh God, it's so gorgeous, gorgeous. Once all these 4 shacks are out and we place housing in here, it's going to be gorgeous. It really is going to look even better. And of course, these guys can be upgraded as well. Remember that as well. Oh, look at that, we need 150 logs. Oh, dude. And you can even fit more people there, which that's what you want. A new baby has been born. How many babies? We got 8 babies. Oh my God, it's low. By the way, guys, I don't know if you remember, but we had Juliet in here. There she goes. Look, Juliet have 3 kids in here, but doesn't have a partner. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Eden is a hunter with 3 kids as well, but no partner. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, dude, what's going on? What happened here? 42 with a baby here as well. Expecting a baby. Oh, well, okay. Wow, this house is happening. Look at that. It's a... We have 1 baby, 2 babies, and expecting another baby. Oh, whoa. Oh, well. It is what it is. Blimey. I tell you what, I think if we could make a condom factory, we could actually be very successful in here. Because they are reproducing like rabbits. These big houses, look, it's just wow, cracky. Look at that. There you go. 169 logs, guys. Getting there. More food coming in as well. This is brilliant. Excellent, excellent. Now, I think it's time to get this one. Let it go. Yeah, I'm going to remove that very quick. Right there, and this one has to go, and then we're going to place another house in here, and of course next episode that house is going in that corner there because it's going to be awesome. We need to upgrade this as well, guys. 600. Can we do it yet? Oh yes, we can. Got it. Let's go and do it. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Oh, just loving it, just loving it. Look at that beauty. I should really upgrade this one, I think, and build a house right here. Because all this have to go. Oh, that is what I'm planning in my head anyway, but there you go, this is what it is. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right. Keep an eye on this lighting. Keep an eye on it. Right, we are in fall. It's time to get all the farmers out. All the farmers stop working now. That is 0. Make sure that nobody's working here. 0. 0 farmers here as well. 0 farmer. Right. So we don't have any farmers working. That's brilliant. And we need a house in here. We have 8 labor now working. So we are going to do some really fast. We are going to ask to make tools, and during the winter months that is what I'm planning to do. So there you go, there's 3 in there collecting tools now. We have plenty of clothing for the winter. I think that it's going to be okay. If these guys can carry a bit more, let me bring another builder real quick so they can actually hurry up with this. And I think it's looking very, very nice. We are doing okay. I mean, you know, it could be better. Definitely we could be doing much better, but you know, one thing at a time. I think it's going to be in order here. 131 logs there to be collected as well. We could collect some from here as well, actually. So give us some space to see what is going on, because that's important as well. You see, they just look out of place now under these shacks. They look out of place. We are going to have to get rid of those and place houses around here, I think. Oh, they're looking so cute, these houses. I'm looking forward to place this one here. I don't know why, it just fits so well in there. Oh, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be very nice. 122 already. Let's just slow down a bit. And I think it's time for someone to kill this bear there, because it's getting my nerves. It's just been there for about, well, some time now. And it's been inside the houses and everything. Oh, there we go. Carry on, my dear. There's the food. Or the hides, whatever it is. I'll tell you something else that's really easy to place as well. If you go to the food and you go to the apiary, whatever you call it, this is not too bad. You can actually, it's very cheap to create. It's only 216. We are going to do that very soon as well. So keep that in mind. And I think it's time to leave it here, guys. What do you think? I think we created a very nice progression in here. So there you go. Please comment, subscribe, and like, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, take great care.